Okay, so we're just going to take a look at some soft tissue work for the thoracic spine. So we're just using this little peanut, so this is a little hard ball, but you could potentially tape together 2 lacrosse balls, or you could tape together a couple of tennis balls. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this down at the lower part of the thoracic spine. So if Nicole comes back and down, this will sort of sit here, she can adjust that if she needs. We bend the feet are flat on, bend the knees, feet are flat on the floor. Keeping the head on the ground, we're just going to start with single arm. So we're just going to take single arm, and we're trying to keep the rib down. So we don't want to get extension through the lumbar spine. We want to try to get extension through the thoracic spine. Okay, so we can just alternate single arms. We try to keep the arm straight best we can, and just reach as far over the head as we can. Try to exhale as you do so. Okay. So the other option here, after you've done a few reps of the single arm, is we can also do both arms at the same time. So again, we're trying to keep the rib down, and then we just reach over and try to exhale as we do it, okay? We'll just start to do a few repetitions. And then once we've done that, we can start to move the ball. So it started at the lower rib, and then all we're going to do is just roll a little bit so the ball goes further up the thoracic, so we just move to the next vertebrae, and then we can go again. So keeping the rib down, we start to bring the arms up, bring the arms down. If we want to make it harder, we can lift the hips, so we do a bit of a hip bridge, so there's now more weight pushing into the ball, hips are off the ground, and we can take the arms backwards and forwards. Doing well, Nicole, keep it up. The other option is, we can have a weight plate. So we set the weight plate up above the chest, you got that? Sweet. And then it's like driving a bus. So we can just start to rock side to side, and this obviously helps sink down in there and start to release some of the tension in and around the thoracic spine, okay? Take that off you. So we're slowly going to work, starting from the lower part of the rib, and we can start to shift the ball higher and higher and higher, virtually until we get all the way up, okay, to the traps, or up just behind the cervical spine, okay. There's certain spots that you feel a little bit stiffer in, spend a little bit more time there, play with the variations that I've given you here, just trying to loosen up that thoracic. It's going to help with overhead position, it's going to help with handstands, it's going to help with your snatch, all those sort of movements, okay. So spend a bit of time, release the tension, feel a little bit more mobile through your thoracic.